What is important? What matters? So, a long time ago, I wrote this poem, right? And it was like, I don't remember it fully, but this is pretty much it. I wished for the wrong thing. I wished for the wrong things. Instead of asking for people and places and dreams, I should have asked for forgiveness, patience, and clarity, so I could see the gifts that were right there in front of me. Something like that, okay? And this is basically just about how we want the wrong things and we ask for the wrong things. Like, we want, oh God, everything would be okay if you just gave me $1 million, if you just gave me the perfect partner, if I just had a mansion, if I just had a Lambo, like whatever the fuck. You're asking for the wrong things. What's really important, I have a list. Number 1, humility. A modest, accurate view of one's own importance, freedom from pride, arrogance, and entitlement. You aren't owed anything in this life, okay? It's miraculous that you're even alive, that you have a roof over your head, that you have food to eat, clean water, clothes to wear. I have a journal to write in, I have a phone to record this on, I have headphones to listen to my music, I have a bike to ride around. Like, you know, humble yourself. Don't, it's raining. Be humble, but don't be overly humble to a point where you like think like, I'm just a piece of shit. Like, everybody is equally as important as each other, and we all have our own specific roles that we're here to play. Okay? Always be open to continuously being able to admit when you are wrong, to learning, growing, changing. Always be open to that. Gratitude, the feeling or expression of appreciation, thankfulness, and joy. That's like what I was saying before. It's miraculous that you're even here alive, let alone all the blessings that God has given you in your life. Just like everything I was saying before. You have everything you need and more. Patience, the ability to endure delay, provocation, or difficulty with a calm, self-possessed, and uncomplaining attitude. This is a really good one because we live in a three-dimensional realm, right? And things take time here. If you plant a seed of an apple tree, it takes years and years and years for the apple tree to grow and start producing fruit, right? So have patience, and not just in this way, but I like how the definition included to enduring provocation or provocation or difficulty. Whenever people are like trying to get a rise out of you or are making you feel some type of way, like, have patience with yourself and with the other people in that situation. Grace, love undeserved, freely given. Nobody has to earn love and kindness and forgiveness. These are innate qualities that we're all deserving of just by virtue of being born and alive. Give it freely. Compassion and empathy, deep awareness and understanding of the suffering of another. Oh fuck. And this comes when you have an understanding of your own self and the reasons why you've done the things you've done. Then you can relate, you can understand how we're all the same. Generosity, the quality of being willing to give money, time, resources, or kindness freely without the expectation of something in return. This is a good one. If you have what you need and more, why not share it with somebody else who needs it? If you don't have money, you could give time. If you don't have time, you could give kindness, compassion, understanding, lend a listening ear. You know, don't give at the expense of, you know, don't take from yourself, like, don't deplete yourself, but give what you can. You always have abundance of one thing or another. Forgiveness, the intentional, voluntary process of releasing feelings of resentment, vengeance, or anger towards someone who has caused harm, whether or not they deserve it. Again, it's just understanding where these things come from. when other people behave the ways they do, because you understand yourself and you've seen how you've behaved in those ways, and you forgive yourself for them, and then you can apply that to others. Whether or not that someone asks for forgiveness or makes amends, like, we're all still deserving of it, and you deserve it for yourself as well to forgive other people. You don't want to hold on to that shit. And forgiveness does not mean accepting people's behavior and accepting them into their lives. It's just understanding where they were coming from and allowing them to be where they were at. Oh, my paper's getting all wet. Temperance / balance. Moderation and self-restraint when indulging in pleasures. Don't drink like 4 bottles of Jack if you're gonna get drunk, you know what I mean? Don't eat the entire cake. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. You know, be healthy. Take care of yourself. Gentleness. Conscious choice of kindness and calmness over force or anger. You know, that doesn't get anything anywhere. You can't fight fire with fire type shit. Surrender or trust. This is a really big one, and I've been learning this one like really hardcore right now. The conscious act of releasing the need to control outcomes, people, situations, letting go of ego-driven resistance, and trusting in the natural flow of life. I always had like a big thing where I never felt like I was loved, so I felt like I had to like do more and be more to like kind of force people to like treat me how I wanted to be treated or something like that, and it's just like fucked up and manipulative and insecure. And so it's been a big one for me of just allowing life to be how it is, allowing other people to be how they are, and just taking care of your own self, and allow like the flow of nature to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the winter, all the trees lose their leaves. In the spring, the trees go back and the flowers start to bloom. In the summer, they produce their fruits. In the fall, they start to wind down. Like, we have these natural cycles and patterns that we go through as humans too, and throughout our life as well. So, you know, recognize that and surrender to that, and don't assign like judgment and good and bad to these things. Like, if you're in a time where you're like alone and you don't have any like prospects for the future, you feel like you don't have anything, like, that doesn't mean something's wrong. That's just part of the process. Love. Love is literally the most powerful thing in the universe. I don't think you guys understand. Real, actual love, not romantic love, not like infatuation, adoration, not like that. Like, a selfless, sacrificial, and unconditional commitment to the well-being of yourself and others. Let me just read it again. A selfless, sacrificial, and unconditional commitment to the well-being of yourself and others. Wow. Can you just imagine like what the world would be like if everybody was like that? Like, all of us, our only priority is just our well-being. Like, wow, that would just be crazy. Integrity. The quality of being honest, morally upright, and consistent in actions, values, and principles. Basically, practice what you preach. If you're over here, I'm over here talking about, you guys have to be able to admit when you're wrong, but I'm not able to admit when I'm wrong, then what the fuck, what are we doing here? And I am wrong all the time. Every day. Maybe I'm wrong right now, even I'll say it, maybe I'm wrong right now about all this. Honesty. Being truthful, sincere, and fair. Refusal to lie, steal, or deceive. This one, like, be authentic, like, be who you are. Because if you're not, like, it's gonna drive you crazy straight up. Like, that shit will fester inside you if you're not like expressing yourself honestly. When you hold shit inside, whether it's like something you feel you need to say or express, or like just being yourself, like, that shit is how you get diseases and fucked up shit inside you, because it's like a stress that just builds and stays on you. And that's why I kind of really like making these videos, because I feel like it helps me just be more honest and express and be unafraid. Well, sometimes I am still afraid, but it's a good step in the right direction for me, I feel. And then the last one I have, oh no, it's not, but this is a really, really big one too. Courage. The mental strength and willingness to confront fear, pain, danger, or uncertainty to act on one's convictions. And this is a big one I've been learning right now too. In front of me is a lot of unknowns, and it makes me really scared, but and I could just kind of default back onto an easier path that would make me feel less secure, but it would be a sacrificing my true self and my true beliefs. And so I've really been learning how to be courageous and stand for what I believe in. And the last one I put, there's also probably a lot more, but this was just like in my brain, was serenity. Being calm, peaceful, and untroubled, in harmony. And maybe you can notice how all these are pretty much really related to each other. But the ability to be at peace within yourself in any situation is so powerful, because life's going to be full of every type of situation, right? But when you truly know with your heart, not with your mind, but with your nervous system, that you're going to be okay no matter what, because you've experienced all this shit in your life and you've seen how you've always been okay, so then you'll know that you'll be okay going forward. Nothing can stop you, bro. Nothing can stop you. Okay? This is what's important.